Toxic Individualism, a Destroyer of Nations. Written by Jonathan Ehrenberg. Author, speaker, and trained counselor. Somewhere deep inside of us is a world that no one knows. Not deep down depression, the odd thoughts that cross the mind, or the fear of low self-confidence. What I am talking about is your potential. More specifically, your potential as it impacts your family, your neighbors, and yes, even your country. What comes to mind when you hear a statement like, reaching your full potential? Career success, right? But what if I told you that's not what I'm talking about either? Now I bet you're thinking, well then, Jonathan, what are you talking about? Well, let me explain. Humans are a complex species, capable of the most horrific acts. But at the beginning of this continuum is our goodness, inherent in most of us. Interestingly, today's kindness often appears as manners and politeness, expectations meant to respect the movements and freedoms of others. Being nice and smiling can brighten someone's day. But is this true kindness? Not butting in line at your local coffee shop, for example? Well, yes, but our capacity for being genuinely kind rarely reaches its fullest extent. Throughout the centuries, we have evolved for cooperation, and it's this cohesiveness that has gotten us where we are today. However, wars, conflict, and social unrest have also shaped the modern world. But do we need to reach the brink of societal failure before we do something about it? I believe we do not. In modern times, we understand so much more about our species' psychology and the socio-economic underpinnings that can make great democracies crumble. Take wealth inequality, for example. In Canada, the wealth gap has widened significantly, with the top 20% holding approximately 67.8% of the country's net worth, while the bottom 40% hold only about 2.7%. So, what's the difference between being polite and respectful to others and our authentic nature to be helpful? True giving comes at a cost. It requires giving something up to make a real difference. Today, being sacrificial in hopes of making a real difference is in shorter supply. When I was a volunteer firefighter, it took a tremendous amount of time and sacrifice. This selfless giving is crucial for our communities. Hardly a day goes by when I don't see misery on the faces of my community members. These are tough times, full of angst, division, and uncertainty. People are in self-preservation mode, mentally taxed, only looking after their own affairs. When millions are under constant mental assault, the strength and vitality of a nation fall into despair. This creates a cycle that further exacerbates the lack of cooperation. I call this toxic individualism, the principal driver for the nation's collective angst. This lack of cooperation produces lower tolerance for others, making personal sacrifice an endangered species. Remember, you have a choice where to put your energy. An optimized self is not just good for you but makes the nation stronger, more committed to communities, and friendly to others. The positive individualism cycle, forced socialization, therapy, exposure to family and friends, volunteering, exercise, a healthy diet, proper sleep, and being pleasant to others. When we assume responsibility for ourselves through a healthy approach to individualism, we help our country be a better place. This social contagion can bring about change and a stronger willingness to cooperate, leading to a happier, more pleasant society. Together, we can unleash our healthier, more positive selves onto the world. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Jonathan Ehrenberg is a Canadian mental health blogger, speaker, and published author, retired firefighter and long-term care worker turned mental health advocate. His struggle with anxiety, depression, and PTSD has not only shaped his life but also his career as a writer and speaker. Pick up your copy of his book, The Road to Mental Wellness, today on Amazon, link in the description. Discover the transformative power of The Road to Mental Wellness by Jonathan Ehrenberg, a book that stands as a testament to overcoming mental health challenges. Ehrenberg, with his diverse background as a trained counselor, speaker, retired firefighter, mental health writer, and long-term care worker, shares his intimate struggle with PTSD, depression, and anxiety, offering a beacon of hope for others navigating similar paths. Embark on this enlightening journey towards understanding and healing with Jonathan Ehrenberg. This journey promises not just insights, but a community of support and shared experiences. For a preview and to join the community of readers finding guidance and comfort in The Road to Mental Wellness, visit the Amazon page. Thank you. This book delves into the author's personal journey, breaking down the stigmas surrounding mental health and promoting a culture of openness and understanding. The Road to Mental Wellness is more than a memoir. It's a guidebook filled with insights and strategies for those looking to understand and combat their own mental health issues. Ehrenberg's narrative is characterized by its honesty, empathy, and the clear vision with which he addresses the complexities of the human psyche. The book encourages readers to confront their inner challenges, fostering a journey towards healing, self-acceptance, and ultimately, self-love. It serves as a compelling companion for anyone touched by mental illness, providing a deeper understanding of the mind's inner workings and the pervasive impact of mental health on overall well-being. The Road to Mental Wellness is an essential read for those affected by mental health issues, whether personally or through a loved one. It's a critical tool for anyone seeking to grasp the profound effects of mental health on individual lives and society at large.